Hey guys, and welcome back to my F1 2010 career. It's season 2, round 13 or 14. I always get it wrong. Anyway, it's the Italian Grand Prix today. And in Belgium, the last episode, if you've not seen it, go back and watch that one. We actually got back into the points. We had a rough run of races in the middle of the season. 3 races without a point, but luckily in Belgium, we did score 2 points. I don't know how important they will be come the end of the season. We've got a rival now, it's Felipe Massa. So if we beat Massa in the championship, we get his Ferrari seat. But who knows, maybe other big teams will come in for me before this season is out. Just before we get into this one, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and let's jump into the Italian Grand Prix. I think last season we had more of a championship fight, but this season Mark Webber really is just in control from start to finish. He's won, I think, about 7 races so far this year. Vettel, his teammate, in 2nd place, and we have slipped all the way down to 6th. My rival Massa, 23 points ahead of me. And Adrian Sutil has been scoring some decent amount of points in the past few races, although he did retire in Spa. But before that, he had 2 back-to-back 4th place finishes, so he's in 11th place in the championship. Force India there, we are 14 points behind Mercedes, and that really is the battle. Can we catch Mercedes before the end of the season and finish in 4th place? Let's jump into qualifying. Qualifying objective is 4th, and the race objective is 3rd. Welcome to qualifying. Prime tyres, no rain, good vibes. Good vibes. Up towards the line, Pivots is set at 27.6, and we're across the line at 27.8. That should be good enough to get me through. The lap was indeed good enough to get through. Subtle 14th, early 11th, so Force India is maybe not with the pace that they've had in some of the earlier races, but those are the drivers knocked out. Q2 then, option tyres, good vibes, still good vibes. Oh, come on! Right, we go again. That first lap was bad. I broke too late in the De La Rocha chicane, so we need to go again. Oh, you are kidding me! How did that happen? It just snapped away. Right, just avoid that curb there. That's better. Right, that's it. That's the last lap. It's either good enough or it isn't. And let's see. Will this take me up into the top 10? That's the aim. That's the hope. That's the dream. And it's 2nd place. Brilliant lap there right at the end when the pressure was on. Mark Webber first. And Adrian Sutil does get through in 10th place. Sadly, the goat hay kick over line and knocked out. Okay, here we are in Q3. Option tyres again. I give myself 1 lap right at the end of the session. Maybe we could get pole position. Got Schumacher in my way. Not sure what he's doing. Wait, I assume he's just driving around the track, but very slowly. Right, I might go for a 2nd lap here, but the 1st lap on the board, we were held up by both Button and Schumacher. So it is it's 7th place right now, so let's see if we can improve. Oh dear, I got a break earlier in every... Oh, not a corner cut! Right, that just deletes the lap. Okay, now we start the final lap. Just corner cut on that lap, so it doesn't count. I'm rounding the final corner for the final time in this session and down towards the line. Is it good enough to see early into the top 5? It is 2nd again. 2nd in Q2, 2nd in Q3. James Early gets a front row grid slot for the Italian Grand Prix ahead of the Tifosi's favourite, Fernando Alonso. Felipe Massa, his teammate, in 4th place. And my rival, of course, and Adrian Sutil there, down in 10th. There's James Jr. Almost 3 years old, you know. Almost 3 years old, so you can't see those nipples of his. Let's cover them up. Okay, 53 laps of Monza. Good vibes in the air here for the Italian Grand Prix. I think it's in the Royal Park, isn't it? Anyway, option tyres going on the car. No rain in the air today. And we'll be going to the primes on lap 19. It's 53 laps, and it's a very short race in terms of time. It'll be the shortest of the season. So let's get this one underway. The Italian Grand Prix is next. I'm just a proper silly Billy, you know? That's what I'm going to put in my dating profile. I think we're going to encounter issues in the pits early. On the front row of the grid, right ahead of his rival Felipe Massa. And other rival Adrian Sutil in 10th place. And here we are on the grid. Who knows? Maybe we can get a run on Vettel down towards that 1st chicane. It's a tight corner. There's 3 lights, 4 lights and 5. The Italian Grand Prix is underway. And the initial launch was actually slightly better than Vettel's. And I've got a warning for illegal blocking. Okay, Massa's gone past me. Can I go to the outside of turn 1 if I can brake nice and deep into this corner? Oh dear, we're going off. I have to slightly cut that corner there. Massa's off the circuit. Massa's stopped. He's lost time. I'm still 2nd place. It's not like I've lost anything. And Hamilton and Webber going side by side. And they want a piece of the action of early and second. But right now, even with that absolutely dreadful start, somehow we're still second place. Let's see how good this or bad this AI is then. Vettel's pulling away from me. Well, Vettel right now is 4 seconds up the road. Vettel has pulled away 4 seconds in 2 laps. So it's Sebastian Vettel's to lose already. Oh, I'm all over the place there through Ascari. Vettel pulling away maybe half a second a lap. Maybe slightly more. Lap 5 though, we've not crashed. We've not spun. We're facing the right way. Oh, and here goes Hamilton to the inside of the second Lesmo. I think he's backed out of the move. He has. Yeah, okay. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's slightly wide at the De La Rocha. It's lap 9 and we still have that position. And really, Vettel's not really pulling away too quickly. It's still an early train. I'm still getting dropped a bit by Vettel. Maybe it's only actually like a 3-car train right now. Hamilton, Webber, and Alonso, I believe. Hamilton looking around the outside of me there. Nothing coming of it. And there is a driver in the pits. It's Sebastian Vettel. Early takes the lead. Early leads in Monza. The crowd go... They're not really happy about it. But the Force India mechanics go wild. My strategy might just play out perfectly. And James Early wins the race. Happy days. Everybody goes home smiling. Going slightly deep there. Still got it slowed down. Oh, we've gone wide. Oh, and Hamilton. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I was the one to hit him. He took the position and just took too much speed through the second apex of the De La Rocha chicane. And then he spun coming back on the circuit. And I think Webber actually hit him. And there goes Webber. Oh, look at the straight line speed he's got. And it's the championship leader against Early. In fact, we've got more straight line speed than Webber. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And Webber into the pits. So both Red Bulls have now stopped. I think a few more drivers into the pits. We've started lap 19 and we are boxing at the end of this lap. It's Early versus Hamilton. Maybe they're boxing the same lap. We'll see. Hamilton going around my outside, but I'm coming into the pits. And he's coming into the pits as well. So it's a race in the pit lane between Force India and McLaren. And let's hopefully not get the pit lane bug that the Force India often does have on this game. Because it has been an issue in practice and qualifying. So hopefully it's fixed for the race. And it's not fixed for the race. It's broken. It has broken itself. So Hamilton moves past me. And it's basically like we're racing on ice. But just putting the throttle down 100%. We're losing lots of time. Lots and lots of time. Still nowhere near the pit exit. Still nowhere near the pit exit. We're still going. A massive train of cars coming down the main straight now. And they're all going to go past me. And I still can't accelerate. Finally, we can accelerate. And we are in 17th place. And Adrian Suttle leads the race. 23 seconds behind Hamilton. That's how much time we lost from the bug. 23 seconds. About 7 seconds off. Oh, there's an incident there. And I think that's Suttle. Oh, and I've lost half my wing. Brilliant. Can I not overtake? Am I allowed to... they've all stopped, so I'm allowed to go past, right? But I've lost a lot of time now. We are faster than Hamilton, which is good. Oh, we're up to 9th place. Either somebody was in the pits or somebody's out the race. That happened in qualifying as well. It's that weird, like, half spin. Don't have much experience with race. Oh, there's a yellow! And that's Alonso. Alonso out of the race, maybe. He's in the gravel. As there is a driver in the pits, and it's Sebastian Vettel. They were up to 7th place. Nice train of cars in front of me. I want to actually make some overtakes on track. I sent Felipe Massa a message on Facebook after the 2014 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix when he got a podium for Williams. I said, well done on the podium, mate. He never replied. We are continuing to catch the lead pack. I had a dream I was Salazar, right, and Piquet was lapping me. And I took him out at the chicane, and then Piquet got out of his car. He tried to punch me in the head, even though I had a helmet on. And then he tried to kick me. And I thought, oh my gosh, this guy has no fighting capabilities at all. I closed the gap and I just kneed him in the stomach. Broke 2 ribs. He went down to the floor. I catch people and I can pretend... Oh, there's a spinner! Oh, it's happened again. There's a spinner and it's happened again. And I'm just going to pass everybody. Cheers. What is that? Webber? Nice one, Webber. Up to 3rd place. Yeah, Hamilton's now 7 seconds up the road. He's just pulling away. So much for the rubber banding slowing them down. They just start to pick up the pace. We've got less than 10 laps to go. Schumacher and Hamilton, they're having their own little ding-dong battle up front. 4 seconds off the lead now. The gap is actually starting to close again. Is it Degrassi? Look at Degrasse.
There's some slower traffic ahead. Just make yourself big in their mirrors and they should let you come through.
I know. How have I got a penalty? How have I got a penalty? What have I done? Why is he on my inside? It's a lapped bloody car, man. So he lets me through and he just decides to brake at the same point as me. He turns into me. Sorry. I'm not even turning into him. Look at his wheel. He just turns left into me. Let's watch it one more time. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Turns left. Brilliant. Turns left into me and I get a penalty. So I have got a 20-second time penalty. It's not even a drive-through. I've got a 20-second time penalty. Well, I'm overtaking Michael Schumacher because why not? That's the leader right there, Hamilton. We could be battling for the race victory, but instead I've got a 20-second time penalty. Let's at least overtake Hamilton on track to make myself feel slightly better. Okay, we're actually going defensive. Hamilton trying to slot between them, and I'll just throw my car in there. And up we go to first place. Not perfect. Anyway, rounding the final corner for the final time. We're going to win on the road, but not actually win the race. With our 20-second time penalty, it is P5. Should have been better than that. Hamilton wins, Schumacher second, Massa in third, early with his 20-second time penalty. Finishes behind Button in 5th place. We have Mark Webber down in 7th, Vettel in 10th. Not a good day for Red Bull. Alonso finishing outside the points. Sutton, my teammate, in 13th. We only had 2 DNFs. It was Karun Chandok and Sebastian Buemi. Championship standings, it is Webber ahead of Vettel, Alonso, Massa closing the gap, Hamilton and Button also closing that gap, and early now in 7th place. I think we dropped another position there, and we are now 26 points behind Mercedes. Michael Schumacher scoring big points for them today. A Red Bull not scoring too many points today. Ferrari, McLaren closing in, but they're still miles behind. Force India sits on 151 points in 5th place. James Early smells like beef. Well, there we have it. It was a return to the top 5, but it wasn't the ideal race result, with that 20-second time penalty at the end costing me a chance at winning our 2nd victory of the season. And we actually lose more space to Massa in the championship as well. So it's really, overall, it looks like a good result on paper, but it's not really good for what we want to achieve. And no new contract offers yet. But if you did enjoy that video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.